most places on Earth, massive oil tankers travel through open oceans. But in one city, they pass just meters away from homes.
Morning comes too early.
Welcome to the Bosphorus Strait, a narrow waterway cutting directly through the heart of Istanbul.
Keep me warm.
Every year, over 40,000 vessels navigate this passage, including some of the largest oil tankers in the world.
We just count our time.
And they do it while turning, slowing, and maneuvering through one of the most complex waterways on the planet.
For mine.
This is not just a shipping route. This is a choke point inside a living city. And one mistake here could have catastrophic consequences. The Bosphorus connects the Black Sea to the Sea of Marmara, and from there to the Mediterranean Sea.
Oh Lord, hear me now.
It forms part of a critical chain known as the Turkish Straits.
Better day.
For countries along the Black Sea, including Russia, Ukraine, and Georgia, this is the only maritime gateway to global trade. Without the Bosphorus, these nations would be effectively cut off from the world's oceans. This narrow channel is not just important, it is essential. The Bosphorus may look like a simple strait on the map, but in reality, it is one of the most complex and dangerous waterways on Earth.
But I just see
A place where continents meet, where cities live beside global trade, and where every passing ship carries more than cargo. It carries risk, power, and the balance of a connected world.
children laughing somewhere.
Navigating the Bosphorus is far from simple.
Keep the
The strait is only about 700 meters wide at its narrowest point.
light.
But what makes it truly dangerous are its currents.
So say
Surface waters flow from the Black Sea toward the Mediterranean,
clear and kind.
while deeper currents move in the opposite direction.
Just trying to eat.
Combined with sharp turns and limited visibility, this creates a highly unpredictable environment. Captains must rely on precision, timing, and experience, because there is no room for error. Many of the ships passing through the Bosphorus carry dangerous cargo. Crude oil, liquefied natural gas, chemicals. Every year, millions of tons of hazardous materials move through this narrow passage. And they do so just meters away from residential neighborhoods. A single accident here would not only block global trade, it could also threaten one of the largest cities in the region. This is what makes the Bosphorus uniquely risky. It is not isolated. It is alive. And accidents have happened before. Throughout history, collisions and groundings have occurred in the Bosphorus. Some have led to fires, others to environmental damage. In several cases, entire sections of the strait had to be closed. Each incident serves as a reminder: this is not a safe passage. It is a managed risk. To reduce risk, strict traffic control systems are in place.
Al inicio del ser.
Ships often pass in convoys, and large vessels are assigned local pilots.
Que salimos.
Authorities monitor every movement,
Vimos el mirar.
from speed to spacing between ships. In some cases, traffic flows only in one direction at a time. All of this is necessary to prevent disaster. Control of the Bosphorus is governed by the Montreux Convention. Signed in 1936, this agreement gives Turkey authority over the straits. It also regulates the passage of military vessels. Warships from non-Black Sea countries face strict limits, while Black Sea nations have greater access. This makes the Bosphorus not only an economic route, but a geopolitical instrument. Despite all the risks, traffic through the Bosphorus continues to grow. Energy exports from the Black Sea region depend on it. So do global supply chains. Any disruption here would ripple across markets worldwide. Delays, shortages, rising prices, all triggered by a single, narrow passage. The Bosphorus may look like a simple strait on the map, but in reality, it is one of the most complex and dangerous waterways on Earth. A place where continents meet, where cities live beside global trade, and where every passing ship carries more than cargo. It carries risk, power, and the balance of a connected world. To reduce the risks of the Bosphorus, Turkey has proposed an ambitious solution: a completely new artificial waterway, known as the Istanbul Canal. The idea is simple: create an alternative route for ships, bypassing the crowded and dangerous strait. The canal would connect the Black Sea directly to the Sea of Marmara, running west of Istanbul. Supporters say it would improve safety and reduce pressure on the Bosphorus. But critics warn of environmental damage, high costs, and long-term uncertainty. If completed, it could reshape global shipping routes and transform Istanbul once again into the center of one of the world's most strategic waterways. The Bosphorus is not just a passage between seas. It is where geography becomes power. Every ship that crosses it carries more than cargo. It carries the weight of global influence. Under the rules of the Montreux Convention, this narrow strip of water shapes the balance between nations. Energy flows, trade moves, but so does control. Because in the end, whoever controls the Bosphorus doesn't just manage traffic. They hold a gateway between worlds.